Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy and today I'll be listening to Benidorm Fest yet again. Yes, if you haven't watched part 1, go and check that one out. I recorded it the other day. Watch that if you haven't yet, because in this episode we'll have another batch of 6 songs and there'll be another one later. So subscribe to the channel for the third one as well. Yes, in this video we'll have the following artists: Blanca, Paloma. We'll have Sofía, Martín, we have Alfred García, Twin Melody, Siderland, and Fusa, Nocta. Yes, that will be the names of the artists that I'll be listening to today. So if you're excited for those, this is the video for you. But also watch the other ones. Yes. In the first episode, we have already discussed another 6 songs, and there is some hype there. Like, so far, this selection is strong. Like, not a bad song out there so far. But let's see if that changes today, and let's see if my favorite of if my favorite of the first video gets trumped by something else. Let's go to the first song. I think that only makes sense. Now, the first song that we will listen to is by the only returnee. I mean, sort of. I know Famous, Alfred. I think those are also returning, but it's not really Benidorm Fest. Only artist returning from last edition is Blanca, Paloma. This time around, I hope this is just Eaea. If it is a word, I'm gonna need some help. Either way, let's find out what this song is about and let's click play. It's always interesting when they name a song after a sound. Okay. I'm liking this so far. Look, I'm gonna say this immediately. I'm usually not the biggest fan of returning artists. More when they've already been to Eurovision. But I'm all for it when they show that they've gotten a new style, a new genre under their belt, basically. This is very different from last year. Oh, it's really cool. And we know she is good live. Like, she was one of the ones that was quite good live, so good to know. It's very experimental though. Will the masses like that? If you search it well, why not? It's like eerie in a way, but also uplifting, but also sinister. It's such an intriguing mix here. I like it. And really... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, when I get it, you're in pain or something. Yeah. I like it quite a lot. It is very experimental. Like, I wanted to say, they went all out with the production. Like, they just threw in some stuff and more stuff and just add this as well. And will the masses get that? Will the masses get behind that at Eurovision? Maybe. I don't know. Like, France did something experimental last year in a way. Didn't really get behind that, but it's also a bit like the song just didn't really fit nicely in the selection of songs that was around it. So it really depends on what other countries select, whether this would do well or not, I would say. But really, really cool to see this from her, because last time it was a very, like, I would nearly say like a clean, beautiful ballad. This time around, it is a mad production. It goes all over the place, very experimental, very different, and we know she can sing. Really good. Great start to the video. I really dig that one. Go to the next one. The next artist goes by the name of Sofía Martín, and the song is called Tuki. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's find out what it is about and let's click play. 5 seconds in, deep house, some sort of EDM. Just a prediction. Perhaps not the direction I expected, but get a drop. Oh. Okay. Difficult. I'm not a fan of this. It really drags out the song a bit much. Like, does she want to increase the sex appeal or something on this song with that? I don't know. It's like Tuki. I don't know. Odd decision. Well, I quite enjoy her vocal tone, to be honest. What is Tuki? Is it someone? Is it something? I mean, I'm vibing. But so far it's been a very strong selection. Is this damn good enough? I don't know. A lot of countries would die for a song like this, not gonna lie, but I have a few concerns. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. I don't know. I'm a little bit split on it. I quite like it, but I also have like my reservations, and I don't know. I just wasn't fully into it. Is that to do with the pre-chorus or the pre-drop? I think that is mostly the case. It really kind of, you kind of as a listener predict where it might go, and it doesn't really go there. And oftentimes it's a good idea, but this time around, I think it was a lesser idea than I had in my head. The chorus on its own is gonna be interesting. It drags out a bit, like the Tuki. Will the listener be attentive enough to not feel dragged out about it? Like, it's a short song, that's good. I don't know, I'm a bit conflicted. I need a few more listens to this after this to really finalize my opinions on it. I think that is mostly what I'm concerned with. Yeah, let's go to the next song. The third artist in this video is a returnee, Alfred García. He did a duet with Eaea, if I remember correctly. Didn't do too well. It just missed staging. It just didn't fit in with the songs that were participating that year. Kind of what France had this year a little bit. Like, it wasn't necessarily a bad song. Just didn't really fit in. Either way, he's back with the song Desde, estás. Let's click play. It's gonna be a ballad. That's for certain. Is this still him? Oh, interesting. Sounded like a different voice. Okay. Don't really get a moment yet. I mean, I guess they're building towards it, but we're already halfway. You also gotta remember, this is another opportunity for artists to put themselves out in front of a national and even international audience to an extent. Just participating. I'm personally not necessarily the biggest fan of this. Yeah, it's a ballad. Sort of. It is. But that's my issue. Like, it doesn't feel unique. It doesn't feel that special. I'm sure he'll deliver it well live. And then considering that he already represented Spain before, yeah, you've got better choices. And now it's just repeating the same sentence all over again. Ran out of ideas, I guess. Was not necessary. You could have just ended it on like one big note if you wanted to go there, but just repeating that was not necessary either. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. It's no, that should not be the one. Let's go to the next song. The next song is by the artists Twin Melody. Seems to be a duet, or duo at least. The song is going to be called Sayonara, which means bye-bye, I think. Something like that. Let's find out what this is about, and let's click play. Oh, they are twins. It's in the name, Roy. What else did you expect? Yep. I have to tell you something. Maybe the genre that yours truly is probably the most allergic to is the reggaeton. I just think it's super uninteresting. And I know it's massive in Hispanic countries. It's just not my thing at all. Like, I'll struggle to even make bad or good comments about it. It's just not my thing. It's just not something I enjoy. And I don't even know why, and I hate that, because I always want to have reasons why I do or do not enjoy something. It's why I made this channel. I always want to give reasons why I enjoy something. Just reggaeton. No idea. I just don't like it. Maybe it's the drums being too much of a thud rather than like a boom. But that's what makes it danceable, I guess, for a lot of people. Because it kind of leaves it open for interpretation and timing. Pretty sure they'll stage it well. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to think of things, right? It's stageable, definitely. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about. If I could, I would get the part out of it, because I don't think this is good content at all. I don't think this is what I should be doing. It's just literally the only genre where I can't pinpoint what exactly I don't like about it. I'm so allergic to it. It's just so not my thing. And like, sure, I'll move to it whenever it comes on in the club with my friends, but I don't enjoy it necessarily. It's just, I don't know. I'm really sorry. I always want to try and analyze stuff. I always want to try and give you the thoughts, or like give you a little look inside my brain, what I'm analyzing, what I'm trying to find in songs. This was a reggaeton song, so yeah. Let's go to the next song. I'm sorry. The next song is by the group Siderland. The song is called esclati. Let's find out what this is about, and let's click play. It's a nice change from last song. For some reason, I just know which of the three sings this. Like, this type of voice fits so well to the middle guy. Up and right. Good, like horns in the background. Okay, drop. Oh! Oh! I mean, the World Cup has already been, but sure. You find trap beats anywhere nowadays. Like you just might as well look around like a corner and be like, trappy? Trappy? Anywhere? Like, let me pause this. Trappy? Trappy? No, not here. Anyway. You find trap beats at the most random times. Let's continue with the song. I never paused the song. That's new. It's a first. Let's go. Continuing on. Editing Roy, this will be a nightmare. Good luck. Future Roy. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't wrong. This is a nightmare. Please subscribe. Continuing on with the reaction. Pause, Roy. This is a weird kind of paradox. Is it a paradox? I don't even know how to call it, to be honest. Editing Roy, back to reaction Roy, right? Yeah. Bye-bye.
Let's continue playing. I'm gonna say something that not a lot of people will get, maybe. I have played quite a bit of Pokemon in my time. And like the promos for when 7th generation, I think. Is that Alola? I think so. You have like in those introduction videos, you have a sound where like a crowd kind of sings along to it. It's kind of the same crowd that sings along to this chorus. For the people who know that, it's very niche, I know. Do you hear the same? Like this part. Or was it a Sword and Shield? Might have been as well with the soccer stadiums. I think that might have been the one. Either way, that's quite an enjoyable song. Yeah, it's a very much a World Cup song kind of view, which is quite cool. Like, we haven't really had much of that at Eurovision. The one that I immediately think of is Ale Ola Ole. It's been a while, so why not, right? I just don't think this is the strongest song of the selection, but it is not bad at all. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. Did you? Did you? Sure you did. Let's go to the next song. The final song in this episode is by the artist Fusa Nocta. The song is called Mi Familia. I guess it means my family. We already have a family at Eurovision this year, Albania. Shoutouts to you. By the way, sorry that I didn't upload the second part, but I ran out of time. Like, copyright was quite I just ran out of time. I couldn't upload it in time anymore because I had to go to handball practice. I play handball, if you didn't know. I just didn't have time to go and upload it again for the 5th time. I just ran out of time. I'm sorry. It just happens, I guess. Either way, completely besides the point, besides the family thing, Fusa, Nocta, Mi Familia. Let's find out what this is about and let's click play. An interesting way to start a song. Okay. Oh, this is very stageable. There's three things that I enjoy quite a bit that are happening. Bass, the clapping, and the guitar. And her voice is epic too. I am curious where it goes though. Like surely this will be epic. Like we can't just go back to first now. Now we have it, trap beat. Anywhere, a trap beat, like behind her. No, not a trap beat either. Oh. Okay. Okay. Surely something happening now. Up in the pace a little tad bit. It's good that you can get kept on your toes because you don't know what you're gonna get. So you're always trying to expect something and you kind of get something different, and it's quite cool for me. I like to be surprised like that. But I also know that for some people it's a bit tiresome to always be on your toes, like they just want an easy song to digest easily. You just have different type of listeners all over the world. Like your top will be totally different than mine, and that is completely okay and perfectly fine because everyone has a different type of music. Yeah? And then that is the end as well. I don't know. I wish there was a bit more of a wow moment, of a bang moment. But I really like the experimental kind of vibe of it. Still, I'm sitting here. I keep thinking like there was more in the tank. Like they could have done a bit more to make it even more amazing. Like I could have really fallen in love with this type of song. If you've watched me longer, you know I like some experimental stuff. And still I'm here wanting a tad bit more. Does that make sense? Like her voice, if that is how she sounds live, well, bring it. Come on, bring it. Stageable? Definitely. Maybe I miss some memorability. Like maybe for casual audience, it's a bit tough to remember. I don't know. Either way, quite enjoyable. Yeah, let's wrap up this video. And there you have it. I listened to the second batch of 6 songs for Benidorm Fest. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little less strong than the first batch in my opinion, but still not too bad at all. I think my favorite of this batch was definitely Blanca Paloma. It's just intriguing. It's very different than what she did last time around as well. Yeah, that was quite nice. After that, it's already going to be a bit difficult. I mean, I definitely know my last place, it's Twin Melody. I think Fusa Nocta, I mean, it will be epic on the stage. I can't wait to see that performed live. Yeah, the rest is kind of middling to me. Like, Siderland is going to be fun. It's just like a World Cup kind of song. It's going to be fun, definitely. Is it the type of song you should send to Eurovision? I mean, I think in the first in the first part, we already had like 4 songs that were definitely better. And like others with more potential even. So yeah, I think that is basically where I'm gonna leave it. What did you think of this batch of songs? What do you think of the selection in general? Who are your favorites? Let me know in the comments down below, because that's where you leave them, I think. No, I know for certain. I'll reply to a fair few. I usually do. And I'll see you in the next video. So subscribe to the channel, because there will be a part 3 where we will have all songs in my head, in my noggin. I'll see you there. So for me, today, goodbye.